sad, y'all.
My sister circles and I were out celebrating our Friendsgiving. We arrived at the restaurant. Shortly after arriving, we only had time to give drink orders. We didn't even get our drinks. And a physical altercation happened between two African American women. We did not know them. We were not affiliated with them. They were at another table. They began to fight. The situation was diffused by management and other staff members. The management came over to our table and told us that they would not be servicing us tonight. We had to leave. I questioned, are you shutting the entire restaurant down for tonight? No, we're just not servicing you all because y'all like to fight. We became shocked, confused, and he did that in front of the entire restaurant, in front of all the other patrons. No one else was asked to leave but us.
So I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. In that situation, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed because I'm ready to eat, but I wouldn't be so much pissed at the owner telling me to leave, considering the fact that I had nothing to do with it. I would be more so pissed at the individuals that's fighting over there, because for that exact reason, every black person got punished in that restaurant for their stupid behavior, because they decided to act out in public. Degenerates, ghetto ratchet. I called it. Yep, I sure did. Ghetto ratchet behavior. Look at this shit. Look at it. I'm not just bashing. Look at this shit, bro. This is what's happening. I'm not just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it stick. It's right here. It's right the fuck here.
And I were out.
Look at this shit. Shorty dress all up, cheeks all out, cheeks of lightness is all out, panties showing. It looked like it's supposed to be an upstanding restaurant, supposed to be quiet, peaceful, probably somewhere somebody want to take a shorty on the date because he trying to get some box tonight. And then you got these bras over here trying to fight over some stupid shit. Guarantee it was over some dumb shit. Now everybody got to suffer because of y'all. And he wasn't wrong. Like, listen, bro, y'all like to fight. So because of that, all y'all got to go. All y'all got to go. Everybody, even if you weren't a part of what was going on, you got to go. And that right there, that type of behavior right there is what a lot of white people see. And they think all black people act like that. Again, not all white people think that, but a very big amount thinks that. Well, what don't you agree with, bro? Spandex is not for everyone. Who is gonna tell them, man? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I thought spandex was for people who be working out. That's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? That's what it started off as. You know what I'm saying? They was wearing it for people can work out in, you know, can feel comfortable in type shit. But then, you know, they turned it into a fashion thing. And, you know what I'm saying? You got big backs wearing them and shit. It's like, that's just wild. I don't understand it. But what don't you agree with, King? Because this is degenerate behavior. This is all degenerate behavior. And as an owner, I'm not saying that if I was the restaurant owner, that I'm gonna throw everybody else out who was not a part of that. But at the same time, I'm gonna be side-eyeing y'all. I'm gonna be looking at your side eye, like, hey man, yeah, I ain't finna risk it. I'm gonna have to get y'all up out of here. Because now you got everybody on edge. Everybody's uncomfortable now. People trying to eat, enjoy their time. Quiet, nice dinner. Couple of drinks in. Have a good time. Go home. Get some box. And call it a day. Now, nope. Night over with. Now you got to go to McDonald's. a lot of ass in the air, and not that side we want to see. You feel? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of cheeks in the air. Man, nobody trying to see that right now, bro. Nobody want to see all that going on. Look at this shit, bro. Just look at it, and then get mad, when people call y'all out on your shit. You get mad, but look at the shit that's going on. Look at them back there. Look at them two back there. Look at Sally and Mitchell back there. They just sitting there looking at him like, look at this shit here. Buddy over there sitting down. He chilling. He trying not to pay attention, but he right there. He just looking because he trying not to look at the cheeks that's going on over there.
Somebody break it up.
Look at this shit. Look at this.
This is sad.
White women over there chilling. They up talking shit. That shit is crazy. He says you have to put yourself in their situation. If you were not with that group of people and you picked the restaurant, drove 25 minutes to the restaurant, meet up with your friends, and then be told you have to leave because of someone else's foolishness. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I like I said, that's me. That's my personal opinion. I don't listen. I get it. I understand it because I understand it from the viewpoint. I can step outside of myself and see the situation that's going on. Hey, I'm not saying that he's right or wrong for doing it, but I can understand why he's doing it. I understand why he's doing it. As an owner, I don't want to risk it. I mean, this is my shit. If I say, listen, if I see some white people acting crazy in there, and I see 1 2 3 4 5 of them motherfuckers acting crazy, and I say, hey, no, fuck that, because they decided to act a fool, all y'all gotta go. All you gotta go. It is what it is. You might be, I mean, I get you. You might be furious, but I'm not. But then let me ask you a question though. But see, here's the key factor though, King. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? If they told you, if you in the restaurant, what you gonna do then? What you gonna do? What would you do? Like, so if you in that predicament, you in that situation, what you gonna do? I don't to prejudge them because of some other foolishness. People are wild. Now we have. Oh, let me. I don't to prejudge them because of some other foolish people. Is wild. Now, if we had closed down the restaurant for the night, then I understand. But see, but see right there. That's my point though. You left. You didn't make a fuss. You might. Yeah. You. Of course. Who wouldn't be pissed? I'd be pissed too because I just want to sit down and eat. But here's the thing. I'm gonna be more pissed off at the black people than I am the owner. That's who I need. Fuck what the owner. Listen, man, I know I'm hungry. I can go anywhere else to go get some food. I'm not tripping on that. My thing is none of this shit should have come to pass because now the reason they sent us out is because of the bullshit that they got going on over there. And so immediately they see that and they look at us like, damn, bro. So I'm gonna be more mad at the black chicks than I am the dude, than the owner. That's his shit. Yeah, you can break up the fight, tell the owner call. Yep, he can do all that. I'm pretty sure they did all of that. But again, I'm gonna be pissed that I gotta leave, but I'm gonna be more pissed at the people fighting than I am at the owner. And to be quite honest with you, because it's not that serious to me, I'm not finna call the Better Business Bureau. I'm not finna call them. It ain't that serious. I get it. We got blamed for some bullshit that they were doing over there. Yep, I'm hungry than the motherfucker, but I'm pissed off at them because none of that shit. But see, that's what I'm saying, and this is where the accountability has to be held for the black community, bro. This is what I'm saying. We so focused on trying to fuck that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Cool, I understand that. I get you. But we need more smoke for them degenerates right there that's fighting. That type of furious that you driving for the owner of kicking you out because of them fighting is the same energy that needs to go towards them black women who were fighting in that establishment, who shouldn't have been doing that shit in the first fucking place. They should know how to behave. They should know how to act in public. If they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? If they wanted to box, they should have got the fuck up, went the fuck outside. While everybody can stay in, have their drinks, still have a fucking good time. But because we just gotta do shit, we just feel as if, oh nigga, you ain't even talk to me like that at this table. What you talking? Like, man, listen, bro, I ain't got time for all that, man. It's a knockoff. fuck him putting them out. Not mad at that at all, but to turn around and put me out as well, nah. Hey, listen, bro. I feel you. I dig it though. I dig it. I dig it. That's heavyweight division. You jumping in the middle of them. Hell nah, I ain't jumping in there. I'm sitting my ass right over there. I'm like, look at these fools. That's exactly what I'm gonna say. Look at these dumb broads. No, I definitely see what. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't subscribe to it either though. But my thing is, will I be upset that I got kicked out? Yeah, I will be. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm saying I'm not gonna be as mad at that as I would be the black women. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be more furious at them. Because I'm a black man, right? And that's the shit that's being highlighted over there. So instantly, guess what they're gonna think? These motherfuckers love to fight. And even though I know for sure I don't subscribe to it, and I know for sure I'm not connected to people like that, but that's the image. That's the image right there. That's the image that they highlight. Look at that. Look at that bullshit right there. Look at that. Look at that. Fuck them over there because they chilling. No, they good. But look at this right here. See, this is what the black community looks like. This is what it is. Knowing damn well we over here chilling. We over this bitch chilling, minding our own fucking business, drinking and all that shit. But maybe I'm just not as confrontational. Maybe that's my problem. I'm just not confrontational like that when it comes to shit like that. Like, listen, bro, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I ain't got time. I ain't got the time or the energy to be doing all the extra shit. So maybe that's just me. Give them smoke, but give those who are not doing wrong grace. No, I feel you. I feel it. That's just the me thing, bro. That's just the me thing. What is the reason you are mad at them, though? You are not with them. You don't know them. You're not like them. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not like them at all. But again, it's the narrative that gets painted, correct? How often do you see me on here talking about the degenerate behavior of the black people? How often do you see me talking about it? But then we get called coons, though. We get called coons, though. You get called coons, though. Because this gets highlighted. The woman who created this video, her shit don't get highlighted. Her shit ain't gonna get highlighted because she was on this and that she was at the restaurant. This shit gets highlighted. This is what gets highlighted. That's what I'm saying. This the shit that gets highlighted. The shit that the great things that we do, the other group of us who are out here doing real shit out here in the world and actually making moves out here, that shit don't get highlighted. That's my point. This gets highlighted. So then when guys like myself and other individuals who don't agree with this talk about this, we the issue. How? And so again, I understand. Listen, I understand 1000% what y'all saying. But again, that may just be a me situation. That just may be a me situation. I'm not going to trip on it as much because I can step out of myself and my own feelings and thoughts and see how he's looking at that situation. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I said I understand it. I understand it. You feel me? So you telling me that if it was some white people fighting in there and he would have put all, I don't know what he would have done. I can't talk about what he didn't. I can't talk about the what ifs. I'm talking about what is. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. I can't tell you what he would have did if it was white people doing it. Who knows? Maybe he one of them equal accountability smoke givers. I don't know. But it just so happened this was the shit to get highlighted. This is what we do, gang. We want to straighten up our culture and communities. That's what I'm saying. We want to straighten it up. But he said, but bro, that's the start of profiling. Man, listen, bro. You gotta listen, profiling, this ain't a new thing. We judge everybody, we profile everybody. We all do that. White people, black people, Mexican people, we profile everybody. We always prejudge people beforehand. Whether we think we're doing it, whether we consciously doing it or subconsciously do it, we automatically judge people. That's not a police thing. That's everybody. I can look at a motherfucker like, ooh, that nigga look like he a criminal. Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. YNs walk. If you see 3 YNs walking around with the little joints over there, with the little joints over, they may not be covering the whole face, but they got the little scully joint on. It's 75 degrees outside. Fam, what you got that on for? Let me go and lock my door. If I see a couple of white men with the Nazi symbol on their necks, guess what I'm doing? I'm profiling. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go the other way because nah, that don't look like a good situation. I'm gonna go the other way. If I see a couple of narcos looking motherfuckers, I'm going the other way. I'm going this way. I'm not going that way. I'm going the other way. Like, nah, I'm good. If I see a streetwalker that's trying to walk towards me, nope. First of all, why the fuck would I be over there in the first place? That's the first fucking question. That'd be the ultimate question. And then second is like, nah, I'm gonna go the other way because nah, nope, I'm good. I'm good. He said Chip, Chad, Ted, Mark, Mary, Jennifer, Megan, Becky, y'all got to go to in the inverse scenario. Listen, all y'all got to go. All you. Chip, Chad, all y'all got to go to, big dog. Everybody get the fuck out. Listen, you got to pull a Martin. One person say something, you know what? Get out. Everybody get the fuck out. Get out. Piss off. Yeah, bro. I'm straight. But no, they got to do better, bro. They got to do better. Like I said, do I agree? Do I agree with him kicking the woman out? The other individual who had nothing to do with it? No, I don't agree with it. However, I understand it. I can still understand it from that perspective and not agree. I can still understand it though. Plus, it's his business, so shit, he can do what he want to do. Can't get mad at it. It's his business. He ain't gonna lose. Trust me, he ain't gonna lose no money, bro. People still gonna go in there. Like real talk. That's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. Like I say, he would not have put none of the white people out though, including the ones that were fighting. Man, we don't know that though, bro. We don't know that, so I can't put that on them. Kind of like just like I just had this other this topic beforehand. Shorty was talking about how people out here, man, fucking with kids. I'm like, hey, if the proof ain't, if I can't prove it, I'm not gonna say it. If I can't prove it, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put that on him if I don't know if he's gonna do it or not. But again, I don't agree with him putting everybody else out. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. Hold on, what's going on with my thing? Is my shit for you? Oh, there you go. I'm telling you what I know. You telling you what you know. So you know the owner. You know the owner of the restaurant. You know his name. You know him personally. You talked to him before. You sat down with him and had a conversation with him. You talked to him one-on-one. You know what he said. You know what he would do. Remember, white people aren't a monolith, just like black people aren't a monolith, right? You and I are two black men. We got two different opinions on this. Right there tells you we're not a monolith. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that he would have done it because I know, unless I talked to him and sat down and had a conversation with him personally. That's the only way that I would know. Okay, yeah, I agree. He had no reason to put them out. It don't make sense. But again, I understand it, bro. And that doesn't mean that you know that that's what he would do if it were white people. That don't mean anything, dog. We can't. That's one thing we got to stop doing as a community too. We got to stop just because one person does it. Just because one thing's happened, that doesn't mean that him or her won't do it to the other situation. Won't do it on the flip side of things. We got to stop doing that. If we can't prove that shit, it's like, all right, cool. This shit happened. I may not agree with it, but because we always do that. And I'm guilty of doing it too. I'm guilty of doing it too sometimes. It's, hey, but I bet you if this would have happened, these niggas would have done that though. Knowing good and well, I don't know. Knowing good and well, I don't know what would have happened in that situation. I just know that this situation happened, and this is how it went. And so I know other restaurant owners who have been through those same things, and there is a way to deal with things. And again, bro, you may know them, but you don't know that dude who made that decision to kick the rest of them out. You see what I'm saying? You may know other restaurant owners, but that don't mean that they operate the same. That don't mean that they have the same thought processes on doing things, on how they would handle confrontation. It's different things, bro. That's what I'm saying. I get you. Listen, bro, I understand what you're saying. But again, I can't put that on that person. I don't know him. I've never talked to him. I've never sat down with him. So I can't say that's what he would do if it was white people, or he wouldn't do it if it was white people that was doing it. I can't say that. Whether if I believe it in my heart or in my spirit, I can't say that because I can't prove that he'll do that. I can't. Okay, so how can you say it's cool for him to put them out when he don't know them? What do you mean? It's his restaurant. It's his restaurant. You see how it's the same situation where I just used the Martin analogy. One person did something or triggered Martin, he kicked everybody out. Even if motherfuckers didn't even say nothing to Martin. Everybody get out. Everybody. And one person said something to Martin, but he kicked everybody out. It's like, damn, bro, what I do? No, get out. Just like matter of fact, look at ATL. When fucking what was it that Esquire did some salty shit with T.I. and what's her name, and Nunu. And it was just them two talking. The other two niggas, they were just sitting on the porch chilling. Because he was pissed, he kicked everybody. He said, hey man, go. I mean, y'all gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. All y'all gotta go. All y'all gotta get gone. All y'all. So again, I don't agree with it, but I understand it. I feel it. It happens. What you want me to do? I can't do nothing about it. But I can't pin it on him either, though. I can't pin it on him and say he wouldn't do that to white people. That's my point. You just in denial, you know he did it. I'm not in denial, bro. I just know how to think outside of myself. I don't have to sit here and say that. I don't have to do that. There's no denial in it. I just know how to step outside my own thinking and look at things from an objective standpoint. I don't know what he was thinking. I only see the action. I can't sit here and say that he wouldn't have or he would have done the same thing with the white people. I can't say that. That's naive. That's naive to even say. That's naive to even say. Real talk. That's naive. What up, Snow? God gave you this. Yes, God gave me the discernment to look at things from an objective standpoint and be able to observe the situation. And I'm not going to judge a person. I'm not going to judge the situation. I can only judge what I know. I'm not going to judge based off of, oh, well, it's the black people. So if it was a white person, he wouldn't have done it. That's naive, bro. That's ignorant as hell to think. What are you talking about? Come on, King. Come on, King. You got to think like a king, bro. That's not what would happen. You don't know that. If you can prove it, and show me that that's what happened from that owner, from that guy at that restaurant, if you can prove that to me and tell me and show me the proof that it happened or it didn't happen, then I would say, I would concede. I would say, you know what, you got a big dog. I was 100% wrong. And I would bring myself to the forefront and apologize. But until that happens, you can't sit here and say that. And I'm not gonna sit here and agree with that. So we just gonna be on two different sides of the aisle with that. His action said he put them out because the women were black. Okay. Cool. But let's move on, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Let's move on to this next one. Let's move on with this next one. You are not thinking like a king. The situation speaks for itself. He had no reason to put them out. You keep stating because it was his restaurant. All right, bro. You got it. I hear you, bro. I hear you. I hear you. You got it. You got it. I don't agree with you, but you got it. Don't want to listen to this one. Let's see what she talking about. Nah, we good. We good. Let's go to this one. All right, let's move on to Chicago. So I know y'all seen the viral video that has been going on with the black woman who was in her children who got jumped by some other children. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. So I'm pretty sure you already seen it. We can agree, disagree, like gentlemen. I'm cool with that. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. We always listen, bro. It's always gonna come from a place of love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we just gonna be on two different aisles of that. 2 different aisles with that, fam. We on 2 different aisles with that.